Today, children all over the globe have a high chance of growing up healthy and reaching their potential. Statistics from the Global Childhood Report released by Save the Children show that compared to 20 years ago, more children have a chance of achieving a full education. The report evaluates 176 countries on their ability to protect children's fundamental rights. In these rankings, Uganda ranks at number 136, reflecting a drop in performance by 6 places compared to last year. Key findings in the report show that nearly 1 in 4 school-aged children in Uganda are still out of school. 1 in every 5 girls is forced into marriage, and the adolescent birth rate is at 110 births per 1,000 girls, which is quite high in the region. While Uganda has shown some progress in maternal health and education, other countries in Eastern and Southern Africa are improving at a much higher speed.
We also have many challenges in relation to education, for example. We see that although many children have access, there are very few children who complete primary education. They drop out because of child marriage, of teenage pregnancy, of child labor, of female menstrual hygiene issues, of many other complicating factors, and their learning lags behind, right? The quality of education lags behind. Other issues are, for example, even though that we have reduced the under 5 mortality, neonatal mortality, the first month of children's lives, we haven't been able to achieve improvement at all.
There are a number of laws and policies in place to affirm the rights of children, but these laws are rarely enforced or resourced. Many times, people are quite ignorant of these laws. A recent survey on the intersection of intimate partner violence and violence against children found that there is a normalization of violence against children. The survey was carried out in central Uganda by the International Center for Research on Women in collaboration with Promundo, a global research agency that deals in gender issues. In the survey, 45% of female respondents said punishing a child physically will make them more responsible. 58% of men and 68% of women believe it is acceptable for teachers to physically punish children.
We are raising awareness of violence against children. We're saying that physical discipline is also a form of violence against children, and we are not giving parents the skills to deal with it. So that is a gap that we need to fill. We need to be able to train parents to understand why a child may be behaving the way that they are behaving.
This is a time for Uganda to step up and accelerate its progress in this key development area of children's fundamental rights.
We have the inclusive education policy, very important one, a good policy. It needs to be implemented and resourced. If we look at the national budget, we see compared to last year that the investment in education is declining instead of increasing, and we should at least be able to keep it stable, let alone grow, so that we invest more resources in education.
Uganda has one of the youngest populations in the world. Therefore, investing in children's development is an indicator of how far we are willing to go as a country to achieve sustainable development. Gillian Nantume, NTV.